Hello and welcome back to the Wolfe Den. I am your host, Liza Wolf, and today we're going to be looking at Luck Be a Landlord. It is currently available as a demo on Steam, and if you are new to the channel, every day I go through and I look for a new game or demo to showcase for you the viewers. This way you can make an informed decision on whether or not you want to add it to a wish list or potentially even buy a game. Now we are going to give this a good 30-minute overview from start to finish, and I'm just going to be genuinely playing this game and seeing what all it has to offer. So for sure, if you haven't already, consider subscribing. This way you don't miss out on future games or showcases that I do. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into Luck Be a Landlord and see all that it has to offer. All right, so enjoy your stay in our apartment complex. It comes with a complimentary slot machine. You can use it to get coin and pay your rent. Speaking of which, your rent is 25 coins and is due in 5 spins. Good luck, your landlord. Now it looks like we've got about 5 spins to make this amount of money. So let's just see if we can do it. We've got a coin currently, a cherry, a pearl, a flower, and a cat, all of which give you just 1 gold each as a pop-up on your slot machine. So let's just see what we can get. All right, so first spin, we have 3 options that we can add to our slot machine. We have a lockbox that gives 1. When it is destroyed, it gives 15 gold or 15 coins. We have just a coin in general that just gives 1 outright coin. We have an owl that gives 1 coin every 3 spins, so that's nice. It gives an extra coin. I think we're gonna go with a lockbox because we have played this a little bit before, and I think if we can get the right items, this could turn into a pretty good item to have on our slot machine. All right, so it looks like we've got a pearl again, we've got a dog, and we've got an owl. Now the dog is nice if we can get some of these cultists or thieves or any of these other ones, because it gives 2 more if adjacent to these specific slot machine pieces. So I think we're going to do the dog over the owl. I haven't done the owl before, but let's try the dog. All right, so there we go. We've got a cultist, so this works out. So now, anytime that this cultist is next to the dog, we'll get more gold. Right now, this gives me nothing, but for each one of these cultists that I get, it goes up by 1. So that's nice. All right, we were next to it, so we got 3. We're only 1 off of getting our rent, so I'm not afraid that we're not going to not get our rent for this first run through. Now we could potentially add in a bounty hunter. It destroys adjacent thieves and gives 20 gold for each thief destroyed. So we could do that, and that works with the dog as well. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to add this one in there. Cheese is nice if you have the rats, because you could potentially destroy the cheese to get an extra flat amount of coin. I have not used the urns yet, but it looks like the urns give you spirit, and it destroys itself after giving you coin 4 times. So it looks like it gives you 6 coin each time. So after the 4th time, so we'll end up getting 24 gold. It'll destroy itself. Let's do the bounty hunter so we can do that with the dog. Okay, so we got our rent. We're gonna go ahead and pay our 25, and it's gonna double. So we're gonna have to pay 50 now in the next 5 or after 5 more spins. All right, so what do we got going on? We've got rain, we've got a wealthy capsule, and we got clubs. So wealthy capsule destroys itself and gives 10 coin, and it destroys itself after the first spin, I believe. Clubs, we could go ahead and start collecting the different suits. I did not do that in a previous run through, so that could be something new that I could try. Rain goes along with any of the flowers. So the flowers give 2 times more coin, and we could kind of spin that with the seeds, because every time it's close to an adjacent seed, they are 50% more likely to grow into one of these different fruits. I think we're just gonna go with the wealthy capsule because I'm not really sure what I want to do for this run yet. So hopefully within the next couple of runs, we'll have something that'll just kind of spike my interest. We do have something kind of going on with the dog, so maybe we can just get more of the people to where the dog procs more often. All right, so we've got a blue pepper. It gives 3 gold if there are at least 3 empty spaces. All right, we got a decent amount of empty spaces right now, so that could potentially work. Red pepper gives 5 gold if every symbol is different. All right, we've only got one of everything so far, so we could potentially go for the red pepper, and that would kind of work. And then rain cloud, the rain gives one more coin, and rain are more common or are common instead of uncommon, so we'll see them more often. I do want to get more cultists, so I'm not sure that I want to do this. We could potentially keep 3 empty spaces, so I'm going to go with the blue pepper. All right, so we're getting pretty close. We're over halfway to our next rent, and we've still got 4 spins to go. I'm not sure that I want to do any of these because I'm not going with the mouse and cheese. I'm not doing anything with a 3-sided die. I could just get the coin just to have an additional 1 coin added every round. But I think I'm going to skip and just see if I can get something else that kind of synergizes with what we have already. All right, now we have a chance. All right, we could get the cultists, which I think that's what we're going to do because they stack on each other. Right now, they're not giving us anything. But with this one, each one of these is going to give 1. All right, so that's good. We could do the dog. This way it procs more often, but I think the cultists would be the best bet. This way the cultists are actually giving us something too. Okay, we've got our rent amount already. We've got cheese. We're not doing anything with the rat, so I'm going to pass on that. Passing on the 3-sided die. Lockbox is probably what we're going to go for, just so we get a flat 15 whenever it does end up destroying. And that gives us an empty slot we can fill with something else later on. All right, we do have another bounty hunter, so that will go really good with the dog. Let's keep going with the people. All right, our rent is due. We're going to pay our 50. We do have 33 going towards our next rent. It did double once again, so it went from 50 to 100. So we've got 6 spins now in order to reach that 100 rent amount. All right, what do we got going on? We can get an orange, a ninja, or a club. I'm pretty sure. Let's go to the dog. It works with ninjas too, so we could potentially do the ninja. I think that's what we're going to do. So we keep adding towards getting more for the dog to proc with. All right, we do have a lockpick. I think this would be the best bet, so we can start getting rid of those lock boxes. This lockpick basically makes it a greater chance for the lockbox or any of these other boxes to destroy itself. So let's do that. There we go. Blew up both of them. And now we can get more things to fill those empty slots. We're not doing any of the suits. I haven't done any of the urns before. We could potentially do this. But I don't know how to destroy the urn. So I don't know if I want to grab this. So I might just skip and try to get more people on the next spin. We didn't get any more people. Do I want to just grab this just to try it and see what it does? Maybe it destroys itself and then we get the spirit. We'll just try it. So we're keeping an eye on this urn, seeing if it will destroy itself. We do have flowers. We have a cat already. We could grab another urn just because. Sure. Not getting anything that's working with our kind of build that we got going on. We're trying to get the people. This way the dog procs more. Really, it'd be nice just to get a bunch of cultists. So I think I'm going to skip this one. I don't really need any of these to just take up a spot. Still not getting anything that we need. We got candy this time, a cherry, and ore. This ore will turn into any of these gems when it's destroyed. Obviously, you're looking for the diamond because it gives you 5 gold every time, or 5 coins every time it pops up on your slot machine. We have our rent now that I'm looking at this, so we're fine on rent. So let's just skip this one and spin again. All right, we're going to pay our 100, and it looks like it didn't double this time, so we're only owing 150 then on the next, within the next 6 spins. So we're already got 60 of it, or 66 of it, so we're we're well on our way to getting that next rent amount. We do have the lockpick, so out of these three, I think the safe is the best bet because when it destroyed, we get a flat 30. So that would be nice. We're not doing anything with the seeds, so these two are kind of out. But we could do the swear jar just in case we need the extra gold or coins. So let's do the swear jar. All right, our safe blew up or was destroyed. So we only need 35 more gold to reach our goal. Have any of the urns destroyed yet? No, we still got both urns. We might as well just grab another one just because there's the third one that popped up. Maybe we'll figure out how to destroy it. We're gonna go with the cultist. This goes with cheese. We don't have the cheese, so we're not gonna do that kind of build yet. And then the owl, it just gives one extra every 3 spins. So let's just do the cultist. Now we've got 3, so they should each give me 3 each, I think. We'll just see in a second. Oh, yeah, so 3 each. So every time I get a new one, got another one. So now they'll all give me 4 each. So now we're kind of getting somewhere with this. All right, we do have another lockbox that we can break open. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, it didn't open that time, but I'm pretty sure that lockpick's going to help us get there. This gives -1 each time, gives who knows how many coins when destroyed, increase by 4 each spin. So let's grab the thief, and hopefully it doesn't land next to a bounty hunter because that's going to destroy it. But if it does, we get a flat 20 anyway, so it's kind of like a win-win situation going on. 73 that time. All right, 150. We can go ahead and pay it. We could destroy this to get a little bit of extra gold, but we don't really need it. We have plenty to make our rent, so let's just pay our rent and see what happens. Our rent now is increased to 225, and it's due in 7 days. All right, what do we got going on here? We've got another urn, so I feel like we just need to do it just because we've got an urn. You may destroy this item and choose 2 symbols to add. We could potentially do that. We haven't done the mouse, so this kind of gives a bonus based on how many mice and ninjas you have that kind of go together. So we could have done this earlier, but right now we're so far into the game, I don't think this would be a good choice. We don't have any fruit, so I guess we're gonna go the small symbol bomb, and then we could go ahead and destroy it to get 2 symbols. We're gonna grab the thief, and we don't need any of these. We're gonna skip this one. All right, going to the next one. We ended up with another urn. Okay. We could do the ninja just so it could potentially go next to the dog. But the more ninja you have, it gives 1 less for each other one. So I'm not sure that we want to do that. Right now, this one's giving us 2 just by itself. So we might as well just do the urn. We've got so many urn. If only we could figure out how to break the urns. We're going to go to the wealthy capsule because it destroys itself. We don't need any of these. We do have a flower. We could do the bee, but I don't want to take up that slot. We're not getting the full benefit of the blue pepper because we don't have 3 empty slots right now. But I'm going to skip. I wish we could like delete items. That would be cool. So if we could delete items, I would get rid of something. Oh, that's a big urn. I didn't realize we got something different. Huh. All right. Let's just skip this one. Spin again. We do have a lockbox. We'll grab it. All right. We got a safe. We can grab it. And it looks like we're not going to get anything else that goes with our dog. So let's just go ahead and skip this one and do our last spin. All right, we're going to pay our rent. I'm going to break this because I'm pretty sure this is where the demo ends. So just so we can kind of finish out and see how much gold we would have ended up with total. All right, and let's go ahead and pay our rent. Oh, no, we got one more going. Okay, cool. Which we're really close to this anyways. So 300. This is probably where the demo ends, is 300. So we'll say yes to that. We're going to grab the safe just because we have the lockpick. And then what do we got going here? Wanted posters. So thieves give 3.5 times more coin. That would be good. Well, we'll probably go with this because we do have thieves ever so often. We'll do the lockbox just so we can get rid of something. I have never had it to where I'm full all the way through my slot machine. So it would be interesting to buy something just to see what would happen when you have full, if it'll just kind of add it to it and it would just randomly pick one and keep one off the screen. We got to do the cultists. We're doing really good on how many cultists we have. Now each one of these is going to be 5. We're not going to do the ninja. We're going to skip this one. Our lockbox broke. And we don't want any of those. We're going to skip all that. And we've got this is a good way to end it. We've got another cultist. So we've gotten 6 total cultists. Each one of these is going to give us 6. So that's a total of just 30 gold from the cultists alone. And then the dog will proc and give 3, which isn't that much really. So the dog was kind of insignificant in comparison to just getting all the cultists. All right, so let's see how much money we can get off of this last spin. So 54. We've got well over our payment for our rent. So let's just pay our rent. And yeah. All right, so that was the end of the demo. And it looks like the full version of this game, it offers 100 plus more symbols, 190 more items, and 150 more Steam achievements. All right, it also has an endless mode, which would be cool to kind of see how far we can make it through. And it's got apartment floors, a boss fight, modding, and Steam Workshop support. So, final thoughts, it's got a lot of replayability. I just went through and did a quick run through of the demo and just picked off of that first spin. I kind of came up with my own idea of what I want to build, just based on what items were there. The dog would have been cool if I would have gotten a lot more dogs and a lot less people. I'm not really sure, but like I said, a lot of replayability. You can come up with a bunch of different ways to synergize the items together to get through and pay your rent and potentially even max out and make a ton of gold or coins each round. So it'd be interesting to see how much further I could make, or how much more coin I could make in, let's say, the next run through of just the demo of itself. Now, if you do decide to give this demo a try, definitely tell me in the comments how you fared on this game, whether you made a ton of coin right off the bat, or maybe you didn't make it through the run. Maybe you couldn't make your rent payment. So it'd be kind of cool to see how y'all fare just with the demo. And if you do decide to get the game, let me know. It might be something that could push me towards maybe even buying the full game, or if you're watching this, if you're the creator of this game, maybe send me a key and I can do a video of the actual full version of the game. But other than that, I am Loza Wolf, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, consider subscribing. This way you don't miss out on future videos. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video.
Game every night, we on Loza will fight. Brothers in hand, keep the levels in sight. I bet you to the stream, level up the scene. On the grind, never stop, little out the dream. Press the button fast, come to each press. Friends from my side, putting skills to the test. A virtual reality with every new theme. Join the community, part of the team.